Welcome back, everybody. I'm Johan, Marketing Director at Phoenix Magazine. Very excited to be here with Matt, our Digital Director, and we are here for another episode of our Arizona Craft Beer Awards reviews.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
We have first time we're getting into a Huss beer.
That's right.
Papago Desert Sage Orange IPA. Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about the can description here on the back, the Aravaipa Trail Runners, IPA inspired by them, right?
Yeah, so the Aravaipa Trail Running, or Aravaipa Running is a company that puts on trail running races here in the Valley and in Colorado. And up in Flagstaff, and basically they're running events that are out in the desert and on the trails. They're really great events. I've done a whole bunch of them, anywhere from like 5Ks to like 50 milers and stuff like that, like all kinds of crazy distances. And trail runners are beer lovers.
Sure.
And so I myself have drank a beer mid-race before. It's kind of a fun experience. But they put on a really great event out at McDowell Mountain Regional Park, which is out kind of near Fountain Hills. And so this beer apparently has been inspired by said race.
So I said Aravaipa, right? Is it Aravaipa?
No, it's Aravaipa.
Aravaipa, okay.
Yep, it's named after a canyon that I think is found, I want to say it's in southern Arizona, but I could be wrong about where exactly Aravaipa Canyon is, but it's a beautiful canyon with waterfalls and a river that goes through it and stuff like that. So that's what they are named after.
Gotcha. And, at McDowell Mountain.
Aravaipa Canyon is not at McDowell Mountain.
Oh.
It's mentioned on here because that is where they put on one of their events.
Gotcha. The more you know.
The more you know.
Hey, you're tuning into the channel where
so many things.
If somebody doesn't know a little bit of local history, the other guy does.
Yeah. The subtext for this episode is fun facts with Johan. So
Johan's full of fun facts.
That's right.
And some more fun facts about this one, this Desert Sage Orange IPA. I like how has Papago, because that's obviously where their owners, Leah Huss and Jeff Huss, got their start, right?
Yep.
At Papago Brewing, one of probably the most OG brewery in Arizona, maybe.
Probably one of them,
I think they started
along
before
with
Four Peaks
yep.
in Santan. So that Papago Brewing obviously no longer in existence, but it's now essentially it's Huss Brewing.
So Huss for a long time was, I think they were brewing and canning Papago's beers. So Papago's like signature beer was the Orange Blossom.
Yeah, right here. Papago Orange Blossom. That's their number one beer, most popular on Untappd, by the way.
Yeah. So then when Papago kind of went out of business, I think they just basically sold or gave the rights to their beers to Huss, and which made sense because they were already brewing and canning a lot of their stuff, and so. Huss maintained the name and sort of the sub-brand, I guess, of Papago, which is cool because it's, again, very kind of nostalgic. It's a sort of a central part of the valley is the whole Papago Park area where the zoo is, the botanical gardens, etc. So, yeah.
So I poured the rest of that because I know you don't like IPAs very much.
I don't know. I might like this one. This is a lot of orange. Orange peel.
Yeah, got a good kind of copper color to it.
Orange zest, fresh oranges, and a little bit of sage and agave. That's what it says here.
Yeah, sweet orange there on the nose.
Yeah, that's really good. It's different. It's definitely not what I would have expected. The sage kind of gives it like an herbal sort of mid. So you get a lot of orange at the front, then you get that kind of herbal. Yeah. And then you get that hoppy finish.
Yeah,
it's a bit of a journey.
There's a little bit of agave in there too, which sweetens it up, right? Mm-hmm. And then the hops. Huss beers are, to me, they're some of the most balanced hoppy beers out there.
Yeah.
Of course, shout out to the brewer of my own namesake, Matt Johnson, head brewer at Huss. No relation, but other than
such a unique name.
Beers. Yeah.
So Huss, very, very dear to my heart. I'm a big fan of their coffee kolsch. I'm a big fan of their Scottsdale Blonde.
You were getting another one of their beers,
So-
Arizona Light Lager.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that one.
They
Not
brew
gonna
with
lie.
KNIX.
Yeah,
So it's,
not a big fan.
I believe.
The lighter the beers, the
yeah,
less I
believe
typically.
Huss is now the third biggest, maybe they're the second biggest brewery in
Yeah.
all of Arizona.
They would have surpassed who? Santan?
Santan, yeah. For the longest time, it was Four Peaks and Santan. Huss has been creeping up, and third for a long time. They just opened up that downtown Phoenix tap room.
That's right.
It's actually a restaurant, too. They started serving food just a couple weeks ago.
The uptown location's really cool.
Cool locations. Their tap room, their original tap room, obviously where they do all the
At their
brewing
warehouse.
in Tempe. It's kind of a cool back tucked into industrial areas.
Yeah.
I think you go past a Tesla dealership on the way. And
Yeah, you know what's funny is back in, I want to say 2012 or 2011, when the beer community or the beer scene was still kind of in its early stages here in
Yeah.
Arizona, I organized my brother's bachelor party and we went brewery hopping and we finished the day at that tap room.
At that tap room.
Yeah. So
Great place to go across the street, get a Costco pizza, and then bring it in.
Yeah, exactly.
And enjoy the beers that they have on tap.
Bunch
they have
of
a lot of merch for sale.
Board games you
Yeah.
can play. Yeah, it's a cool spot.
The tap room's always kind of an eclectic mix of what you might find at like a garage sale or something.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's like, here's your grandma's table, but then there's some of your neighbors' lawn chairs over here.
Yeah, it's so
It's-
funny.
At least from what I remember about going there. Anyways, awesome people at Huss. They do a lot of great stuff for the beer community. They sponsor a lot of things in the community.
Yeah,
and,
they're very engaged, which is really cool.
They brew a ton. They distribute a ton. This beer can easily be found in grocery stores or a bottle shop or a Total Wine. But
Yeah.
you can go to an Albertsons or a Bash's and easily find any of the Huss beers, especially this one.
Yeah,
Get
most
it for
gas
Memorial Day
stations
weekend
too.
if we release this episode before then.
That's
So
right. It's all on you, bro.
I can get to it. I suppose maybe after another beer.
There you go.
I'll start to edit, but we'll release these, and we also have a big announcement to release, right?
Yeah, we're very excited to confirm that our Arizona Craft Beer Awards and Festival is going to be coming October 22nd to Heritage at Sportsman's Park, which is a really great venue that is just built on one of the lawns at the State Farm Stadium. So out in Glendale, bringing a beer festival to the West Valley, which is kind of cool. I don't think there are any currently out there, so we're gonna bring that over there. We're very excited. We're gonna be bringing together a great group of judges to award the best beers in all the different categories of beer and all the different styles of beer. We're very excited to be partnering with the Arizona Craft Brewers Guild. So it's going to be a really great event. You got to check out our website at azcraftbeer.com. We'll be posting announcements there as they come.
Yep.
You got to follow us on Instagram at acbafest.com or just acbafest. And
ACBA Fest. It's a great
right.
channel.
And we're just very excited. This is a long time in the making. Last time we did a Arizona Beer Guide was about 5 years ago, and so we're doing another one that's going to come out in October.
So, fun thing about this issue, I was actually not with the magazine at the time. I was working in local TV news, but I did go out and help. There's a photo here where my wife is here with a couple other people who work at the magazine. This guy doesn't. He's a friend of mine. We went out and we were at this Goldwater, the original one on Scottsdale.
Yeah.
And so I helped do a lot of the research for that.
That's awesome. Well, full circle. Now we're putting
guide.
on our festival. It's going to be super, super fun. So I hope you all join us there. Again, that's October 22nd. VIP is going to be at noon. General admission at 1. Goes to 5 o'clock. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, right outside Cardinal Stadium. And we don't have to worry about football that weekend, right? Because the Cardinals actually play Thursday night that week.
That's right.
So
Got the whole place to ourselves.
Really great planning by the NFL to help us out.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Johan has really got a strong arm on the NFL when it comes to that kind of stuff. So
I wish I'd get free Super Bowl tickets.
you didn't have any poll there with Roger Goodell or Michael Bidwill?
No.
All right.
Maybe next time.
All right. So we will do this in October in the middle of football season, but you don't have to worry because college football is not going to matter much here in Arizona, and the Cardinals are going to play Thursday night. So
there you go.
Come out to the Beer Fest, October 22nd. It's a Saturday, and it's
Mark
going to
your
be
calendars and look out for any announcements. We're going to launch ticket sales in July, so you just got to keep following us, and we'll get there.
All right, shout out Huss for the Desert Sage Orange IPA. Pick some up.